Winning Performance with Matt Wenning, and he's going to take us through a winning warm-up, which is very popular these days.
Yeah, so basically what I started to realize is after I had done just a bench-only meet, I had smoked 600 easy.
Yeah.
Then I go do my first raw full meet, and I squat 800 raw, and now that 600 bench isn't there because my work capacity is too low.
Oh, okay.
So what I started to do was, I'm like, man, I need to get my work capacity up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick 2 muscle groups that we're gonna potentiate to help us bench press more today with less pain and more performance, basically tying in the central nervous system to the muscle tissue, teaching it how to spell before we create sentences, right?
I like that spell before sentences.
Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a compound movement in that's gonna be very similar to what we press. So we're gonna do a cable press, which is very similar to a bench press. So rope swings, we're gonna warm up the rear delts and shoulders, and band push downs, we're gonna hit triceps. For most of you guys watching, this is a limiting factor to how much you can bench. So right here.
Can you spell ah?
What's that? Ooh.
All right, we hit the first one.
So we're gonna do some cable presses. Then we're gonna do some rope swings,
Cable press.
and then some band push downs. So remember that this one, if I were to pick one, this one is the most important one because you have to be as much tricep dominant as you possibly can in your bench press, because as you and me both know, this shit doesn't last. If this is strong, then this will not turn on all the way and blow your shoulder apart. And that's how I've been 43 and benched over 500 for 25 years with no shoulder pain.
You just did 525 for 24 reps too.
On squats.
Yeah, I know, on squats.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you check the card, we did the Tom Platz challenge. I got 10 reps with a wide stance with knee sleeves, or knee wraps. He did 525, same weight, for 24 reps. So he beat both me and Joey and Joe Sullivan and basically everyone in the Dragon's Lair that tried this with knee sleeves.
And a lot of that is pertaining to this winning warm-up. I do 4 sets of 25 on 3 exercises on everything before I do a main lift. So my GPP and capacity's high, my tissue's hot, and my motor patterns are good. You notice in that I never broke form. My technique on my squat was like a robot.
And I guess you don't do cardio because this is your cardio.
Yeah, what the cardio for when you're doing 300 reps in 14 minutes?
Right? It's not overkill for your main lifts either.
Absolutely, because if you're doing, the reason you're doing 25 reps is it forces a lighter intensity. So if I said 4 sets of 10, then the average meathead's gonna go too hard. At 25 reps, it forces you to stay at an RPE of around 5.
All right, so we're not going to do 25 reps of
yeah, that one rep was max effort for me.
That might be a little bit much, but the first one is cable press. Cable press.
So we do this, when you see a fork line in my style design, this means circuit.
Okay.
So we're going to go 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. And we're not resting because we're working a different muscle group every time. Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it. This is all circuit. So while he's doing this, I'm going to be doing
You're
this.
You're going to come right behind me.
Yeah. And he's going to be somewhere else. So this is going to be mad. 25 reps, okay.
Yep. And notice where I'm pushing right now. So I'm using 70 in each hand, and I'm pushing right about where I would bench press. The next set, I'm going to turn my hands this way, this way. I'm warming up every position. We're going to bench with a straight bar today. So we want to stimulate everything around it.
What's your best bench?
Best bench is 611 after squatting the all-time world record.
Okay, so I'm going to lower this weight.
Take it to 50. What's your best bench?
440.
So 440 bench would be somewhere you would want around between 30 and 35 pounds.
Okay.
When I first learned this warm-up, I was benching 600 and I was only using 30 to 35 pound dumbbells because I was just experimenting. It doesn't take a lot of weight. It takes a lot of consistency.
I actually one morning did cardio with a cable stack like this with a heart rate monitor on, because I was like, everything with cardio is like a treadmill, step mill, elliptical. I mean, so where's the upper body cardio? Rowing, that's the only thing. I was like, well, what if I want to do chest cardio? Wenning does chest cardio. This has got to be a thing. This is
You don't typically do sets this high, do you?
Well, no. But I don't ever do chest cardio either. What? You're laughing over there. You like chest cardio.
I do. I can do heavyweight, so I gotta do the high rep.
All right, let's go. I did chest cardio. That's chest cardio.
Chest cardio.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do shoulder cardio.
Hey, look at his form real quick. He doesn't look like one of those guys that's just like sitting on the ground doing this.
Good. Push downs.
There is 0 rest between all of these sets.
0 rest. We're building work capacity while we're fixing weak muscle groups.
There's rest for filming because we're sharing. But usually he works out by himself, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I got a group, but we only work about 3 or 4, so there's no rest.
Yeah.
So now I'm going straight back over here.
So he's got, this gave me an idea, Brian. I have bands in my travel bag for in case I have to do a hotel workout if I get really in a pinch. I didn't think about just bringing a handle too. See what I'm saying? I know you're envious right now. You want to do this workout with me? Oh, if you want to do the workout with us, Brian, you're gonna have to do the first exercise, which is 1 set of Ooh, that's kind of heavy. He's got some triceps on me. Whew. All right, so he's gonna switch his grip now.
Yep. So now I did it this way last time. Now I'm gonna keep it like a hammer.
Holy shit, he's doing 70 pounds now. Guys, we've been kind of bumping in the mat for the past couple days at Swiss, and I got to tell you, his energy levels are off the chart. You're such a high energy dude. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I didn't have the genetics growing up. I had to have something else.
Yeah.
And so for me, I learned that intensity hanging out with Louis Simmons and Chuck Bogapool.
Yeah.
When they were all in their prime. So when I was training with those guys in the squat group, the average squat was 1,030. That was the average.
Yeah.
Not the strongest guy. So you brought the heat.
I've done some workouts with guys on videos where maybe I don't show that I'm having a terrible time, but this is great. This feels good. I mean, it's supposed to. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was 4 by 25. Oh, I'm reading max effort lower. Oh, he's got a few of them. Brian, you want to look at the board and show some of the other ones they got? So for,
Yeah, so this is max workouts for me. So there's dynamic days, there's max effort days.
Wait, we're not taking any breaks.
Now
Hold on.
this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a circle.
okay.
So we did it straight up and down last time. This one we're gonna do
It's hard
a
to
circle.
keep up with this. Okay, he's doing a circle this time. Kind of check him from the front here. So if you're watching this video and for some reason you skipped to the middle of it, this is a warm up for a bench workout. It's like cardio warm up for bench.
So this is gonna be super important if you're ever a 3-lift guy, because you're not gonna be at 100% when you bench press. You just fucking squatted.
This is the hardest one.
He hasn't seen what's on the max effort list
Oh,
yet.
fuck. What did he do different here? Same thing?
Same thing.
Okay,
Same thing.
this was the same,
Hey,
okay.
Juju, just push it a little bit further away.
Okay.
Yeah, a little more
Gotcha.
away. Yep.
I noticed they're all just slightly different. Trying to hit all these different angles.
You're getting blood flow.
Yeah.
You're getting those muscles activated. So you get, my shoulders don't feel good, my knees, don't feel good. It's like, well, you're not. All you're doing is just, you come right in, you're like, I'm gonna start squatting 135 on there. So what if we get some blood in there? What if we get it warmed up and moving?
Yeah.
How much better do you feel?
I'm not just being nice. This is 10 out of 10. This is good stuff, guys.
Yeah. Now this one I'm gonna do it reverse grip.
Somehow I just want to do this for my morning cardio now.
You don't need it, man.
Do you suggest for most people to be swapping up the types of grips you're using?
Especially if you're advanced or you're older and you got some mileage.
Yeah.
Because your body hates mileage in the exact same position all the time. So what we're gonna do for max today when we get done with this warm up, I haven't done in probably a year.
Oh, fuck.
That's how big my rotation is. I got about 40 to 50 exercises I use on max bench and I rotate them. And every
How long have you
time,
been doing that?
15 years.
Okay, so you know where you're at on all those exercises.
And I know which exercises to pick because I know where my weaknesses are.
It takes a while to have all that data.
Oh yeah. Well, but it takes a while to do anything right.
So what he's talking about, guys, if you look at the conjugate, the way they work out, they swap out their main lifts throughout the week for very similar variations. So they're always trying to avoid injury and get different stimulus in ways to kind of stimulate the strength, keeps things fresh, reduces expectations. But in order to actually know where you're at with it, what he's saying is he has all the data to know exactly how strong he is in all those different lifts. It takes a long time to get that data. I didn't, Brian, I didn't watch him. What did he do here?
I think he did like an underhand.
Okay, like this.
Yeah, like that. Feel
Good,
good.
Juji.
Yes. I kind of want my heart rate monitor on just to see where I'm at. Yeah, it's not extreme, but I think this is exactly kind of where I'm at when I do my morning cardio.
I was just about to ask, does this feel like a good morning cardio?
It does. It does. I'm starting to think maybe I just need to get off the damn elliptical I have in my gym for a few days a week and just do this.
You get a lot of variance.
Yeah.
It's a little more interesting.
It is.
Juji, we did the circles this way.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do them backwards.
Okay.
Make sure that shoulder is 100% warm.
Yeah.
Now we're doing these overhead. Making sure every angle possible is hot and ready to go hard. This is how you keep from getting hurt. If everything's warm and potentiated and turned on,
Yeah.
your chances of injury drop significantly. This is where powerlifters and normal people training up. They just want to hop into something heavy and hard quick.
Yeah.
Problem is, joints aren't ready.
Hanging in there.
No, it's great. I'm not dying. It's not like the Lipanov workout.
Check out the cards for that workout.
Yeah,
That
there you
almost
go.
destroyed both you and Joey.
Which direction am I looking at? I always forget which direction to look at the top of the screen for cards. Is it that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
This way. Yeah.
I love it. I love every second of this. Matt!
Yo,
I love this!
I told you, dude. Once you start doing it, so now we're gonna do
For
it
obvious reasons.
kind of more like a fly.
Oh, okay.
Kind of get that pec hot.
Yeah.
Now we don't want to make pec the dominant pressor. And as we know through research, the tricep is the main pressor.
Right.
But it doesn't mean the pec tendon is not constantly at risk. The hotter, more flexible, which is what you're really good at, is the less chances it's gonna get hurt.
Right. Stretch, okay. Oh yeah, it's better, you're right. I love it! I love this, Matt. I'm not just being nice. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't say I did.
Thank you, sir.
This is fucking great. I can think of so many uses for this, it's even outside of warming up for a bench workout though. Okay, wow. Woo! Now I just want to collect all the winning warm-ups. Like Pokemon, gotta catch them all.
We'll start working you through them, man.
Have you ever done all 4 of them back to back?
No, because the problem is you can only train one style and energy system so much until you're overreaching.
Okay.
That's where everybody screws up, is they find something they like and then they overdo it. One of the best things I ever heard about training is your training is efficient if you get the highest result with the least amount of expensive energy.
That's right.
You don't need to feel like shit all the time to get better.
Which one did you do there?
That one, I just went back to our normal position, but I faced this way and I kept it really close to my belly.
Yeah, I'm more paying attention to what I'm doing than what you're doing. That's why I'm having to ask again.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, I
So
got
try to get it glide it against your stomach. So just little small changes of where you put that is going to change how this has to work. And remember, I just feel like after what you just saw, I'm a little winded and I'm pumped, but I'm not destroyed. I'm actually turned on. I'm ready to go.
It almost seems like a mix of range of motion type of exercises that are similar to like a bench, but then also getting the surrounding muscles warmed up as well.
So what are we getting ready to do? We're getting ready to bench. So if we warm up all the surrounding muscles that are going to bench, we're not only going to bench better, we're going to bench more, safer.
Perfect.
Fucking 10 birds at one stone.
If you guys like the winning warm-up as much as I do, which you do, click the link in the description. Go check out Matt's Patreon, as well as you got a website as well.
Yeah,
Is that your website?
winningstrength.com, and then we also have some winning warm-up videos on YouTube.
Oh,
for
okay.
Winning Strength.
We're gonna bench now. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.